Hello everyone, it's me, I'm from Snobby. Aha, and Ghana team, the trending issues. And anya air cover ewo Ghana, and no, and I see a Japanese, and no say, Yadinina, and Insembi air coso, ewo Ghana, and no, say what nonsense. What nonsense? Or say you have turned yourself and then into a superhuman journalist, way a Sembia age group about the four in some nominable call a Mr. Nonsénse Nonsema air coso, the court case are air coso, Ghana. And I just say, yes, Anas, I remember Anas, and yet she go and testify against Mr. Nonsénse court, where your order court at the buy. Now, some order your court at the abani. Say before Anas, to me, I testify against Mr. Nonsénse. No, who say Anas is someone I hear him say Anas, no. Or you'll be a baby, our captain. In fact, me, I don't know who Anas is. Say, if you have a friend, I'm in Anas, Anas, and you don't know Anas. I don't know who Anas is. He has always covered his face, but I must say, nobody can go and stand in the box to be before court. Now, back of witness against to be now as a max. No, sadly, no. And yet, in this case, no, and was Anas in editor Ghana for now ultimately testify against Mr. Nonsénse. Now, and no, and I just want them ever name some ever so, and Anas says I their own yet. Because so better with no boss now we in an empire Ghana for my Ghana for who so no they are Anas no because of a sort testify MOB or court no party in fact. Ambassador in Nigeria ni ebesie na sanse we today and no and Mr. Ankra and Krapia a fat that slams Anas or say what nonsense you have turned yourself into a superhuman journalist. No say now journalist ben away just how the one you won't say like on say yes you testify against obi ne ko yiweni o say enu nti unyiweni o person you superhuman. Anas said the annual keka in Seno, Elitre, Anas, Pass, Anas, Malcasa, Onim, near all yet. You say in response to a recent ruling by the High Court, lawyer and Krapia and Fadate has expressed his satisfaction with the decision that investigative journalist Anas Anas must then remove his fail during a criminal case with the former GFA president, Ayakwesi Nonsénse. According to Nkrapia and Fadate, there is no precedent anywhere in the world where a witness testifies in court while wearing a mask. I don't know what I say. And you didn't see that. Say, I got testify because how would we know? Say, any partner is about testifying or no? Any general and that's all. No, because original said no. But I say it wasn't me. Now, you better to say it wasn't you. And nothing the other says, yeah, a bit see in fact. In the world, a BNC that it is announced what they say for testifying. Now also person will testify with your mask on. Now you say your mouth and show mask now because of that won't testify. Are you a superhuman? And I said, what sort of human being are you? And yes, sir, and the culture Anas. Until you criticize Anas for what he perceived as an attempt to elevate himself to a superhuman status and liken his methods to that of a deity. Tempting others in the way so you free the normal spell of human being you as an officer and you want to elevate yourself above human and by calling yourself a superhuman. In fact, ANC the lawyer further emphasized that he appreciates the High Court order requiring Anas to reveal his face in the courtroom. Anas the only so in a new courtroom and now everybody will get to know say it's Anas. So I don't know why Anas keeps covering his face. I don't know why, because a lot of people say Anas is Juma na oye, and yet journalism is Juma Papa and oye. Because let us see, this is what you are doing. This is the work you are doing. No, but you've covered your face. You don't want people to know that you are Anas. Now you adding Anas and you capture Anas. And I say we will thank God that in a country we still have strong judges of the High Court who wants the law to work. But since creation, I've never heard in any part of the world where a witness testifies in court wearing a mask, except in Ghana. Yes, in Ghana. The question Anas method and then practices, highlighting that it is a nonsensical for Anas to be accompanied by 2 others in court with their face concealed. Into that man who claims to be a lawyer and a journalist says that he is an investigative journalist. So whenever he appears in court, he comes along with 2 other people with their faces covered. What nonsense is that? So I thank God that the High Court has given an order that when Anas is coming to court, he needs to remove his mask. He further remarked, "You have turned yourself into a superhuman journalist, positioning yourself as if you were God, tempting people. Who is in this world is pure, who is without fault." And it is a preaching abim. And no any slamming Anas was answering because the High Court decisions to compel Anas to remove his mask, at least in chambers to Kwesi during the trial, has generated a significant attention, prompting discussions on the boundaries of investigative journalism and courtroom procedures. Into the ruling underscores the importance of transparency and accountability in legal proceedings, ensuring that all parties involved have an equal opportunity to present their case and face their accusers without anything. Enti eno no kasa na say we na we nonsense papa say be kwase the man in generation, because in the history of the world no obi aniwa yede na akokota na se makako pie mu e wo kota chese yaka che ne say on cover nani ma na se wa cover nani. In fact that say no ebi si enti e mas ene yese court na koyi weni na yentimi untimi testify against Nyantechi now also when you're there and you then our patch Ghana for us the people of Ghana. In fact, in 70 your bones and not a shit Mr. Efa pa ye just a dream one on say I say other for young in some food from my phone Andrew and some food where James Chachukwesi will still be NDC's candidate for a North by election. Hey, sir, it's Baba Jamal. And I didn't say where to that. James Chachukwesi. Yen sema efa no ho ebra yeto aba somewhere 2020 ayi no yeto aba eyi no ye de no court say an cheso no as at that time no file for nomination yeto aba eyi no now oye a citizen of Canada but still on denouncing the citizenship of that country and unti etia Ghana mra and ye de asem no court ye twene trede to ene recently a court edi ruling eba say Mr. Chachukwesi ensem na ekoso ewo court no sisi anoma tena ensem so a enti parliament enye de enyi ni di emfi MPsa omo Ghana no omo nyi ni di emfi mu enti that was the order court edibenti man declare Assin North vacant into omes e was say omo ye by election na omunye obi oye de or representing Assin North eno ena Baba Jamal aba say James Chachukwesi will still be contesting at the by-election na yebe hodi ewo eye Assin North. International Democratic Congress Deputy Director of Legal Affairs says the party has no intentions whatsoever to present a new candidate for any possible by-elections in the Assin North constituency. This comes after the court asked James Chachukwesi not to hold himself as a member of parliament for that area. It's Ahmed Mohamed Baba Jamal, who represents the NDC on legal issues, told Meet FM Ghana Mutie that despite the court verdict, the party disagrees and will challenge the court in due time. Oh, I see. And so there is a verdict, but we, the NDC, do not agree with the court. It's almost saying, the court, and yeah, the member of parliament for Assin North has expressed his disappointment in the Supreme Court's ruling to get his records expunged as a member of Parliament. A 7-member panel of the Supreme Court ordered Parliament to expunge the name of the NDC MP. In the ruling, the Apex Court barred Mr. Chachukwesi from holding himself as an MP for Assin North. They where any incendia NDC for Eka. So they are still presenting Mr. Chachukwesi as Assin North constituency. Near in some way so ever ha Ghana to you. Open some eti no person ya air cost with aha ena ni nyina efri subscribe mame ta unya subscribe na bell no so si so na insem ni tuma wenya ne item pass na sisi ade makam